and we are at a Arctic feeling. 82 degrees. When I say Arctic feeling, that's compared to some of those mid-90s we were hitting out here in Central City earlier today. Well, yeah, Tiffany, Scott, this one could have some major effects all over the place. They say it's more important this time of year than any other when the ice is particularly thin. This is pretty much their reality today. Pieces of their lives scattered all around the fields out here in Washington County. You can see the kids' toys are laying around everywhere out here. While the image of downtown is overall positive downtown, head online, go to the message boards. The project's going to switch the main street in town to here on 6th Avenue. But all the major businesses are up here on 7th Ave. They're also doing more right over here in the parking lot with their new mobile Veterans Center. We're talking about 4 feet deep. That's how far down that tire lining goes that you can see embering behind me. And just in case you're not quite awake yet, Tim, we got a little something to wake you up here this morning.
Fox 28's Brian Scott is live in downtown Cedar Rapids with more on the soundtrack, and a good song at that, Brian.
Yeah, not too bad, Gabe. Unfortunately and obviously, not everyone could be the $241 million winners, not even out here at Quaker Oats. But one of the winner's co-workers and his friends found something different and something they say is just as valuable in the win, a little artistic inspiration.
Oh, shoot.
Quaker employee David Bozier got the good news.
I heard that somebody at Quaker had won the lottery.
Then his team checked their tickets and,
Needless to say, it wasn't us.
but Bozier saw a chance for victory anyway, with a song he wrote more than a year earlier. That fit the scene just right.
I got excited about it, and I called up Kevin and I says, hey, we need to finish this. We need to finish this song now.
So they got to work.
So I thought I should give you a call.
Kevin laid down the vocals and guitar, and their friend Mark,
The rhythm track, the backing tracks.
gave it some life.
I finished the song mix at 3 o'clock this morning.
But it was just in time.
Who last night recorded a song about this winning. It's the Shipping 20. How about
Callin' in Rich became the theme for the day.
'Cause I'm calling rich, he's calling rich.
I knew we'd be able to do it, quickly enough to get it done.
Those lottery winners, they had to buy a lot of lottery tickets to make this happen overnight for them, And it's that way with the music. It's a brand new day.
It feels like I won the lottery, but I don't see any money.
But they say that feeling is payoff enough. Now, the group says their first order of business after their marathon of preparation is to get a little sleep tonight. But David says he looks forward tomorrow to congratulating his coworkers when they get back, at least those ones that didn't call in rich. Get where I'm going there? Anyway, covering the corridor in Cedar Rapids tonight, Brian Scott, Fox 28 News.
Brian Scott is live in Cedar Rapids tonight where the construction is fueling frustration.
Well, Tiffany, you ask most people around town where the construction's the worst right now, and most of them are going to say it's right over here on 1st Avenue where there are several construction projects going on, and believe it or not, it's actually going to get worse. On Sunday night, this whole stretch over on Collins Road and 1st is going to go down to just one lane, backing things up even further and making many people ask, when is the construction ever going to end? It's not unexpected to see some construction-related backups this time of year, but
come on, give us a break.
A lot of folks are fed up this year.
Once it gets to the point where it affects every route that you drive, everywhere you go, in every part of the city, all 4 quadrants and Marion are affected by it, it gets a little ridiculous.
There's definitely no lack of projects in Cedar Rapids right now.
We have several projects going on.
In fact, it took Street Supervisor Craig Hansen 5 minutes just to go through the list for me.
They're going to start that parking garage construction.
But Hansen says they're all important projects. Throughout the summer, some will get better, and others may get worse. But he says they are working through them.
We thank them for their patience as we complete these part of the progress that we're making toward making our road system better.
Still, many say the city's simply taken on too much.
It's like when the construction company comes to your house and says, okay, we're going to rip out your kitchen, but we're only going to work on it a couple days a week because we've ripped out everybody else's kitchens too.
Anderson just hopes the chaos will soon come to an end. And Anderson and her fiance are actually getting so fed up with all the construction, they've actually started a Facebook page called the Cedar Rapids Cone Zone, where they're asking folks to join up, give their construction horror stories, and they say if the chaos continues, they might actually bring those complaints to the city council. Now, we've included a link to that Facebook page, as well as the city's website, to give you an idea of where all these projects are and where some of the future projects are going to be as well. Covering the corridor in Cedar Rapids tonight, Brian Scott, CBS 2 News.
One man says he's actually developed a system to win, and anyone can do it. Tonight, Brian Scott puts it to the test.
It's a game of odds.
You're a winner. Woohoo!
And dreams.
If I won a lottery, I'd leave.
Pay off debts, pay off school.
I'd sure love to be back in the Corvette again.
Live good. But odds are, the only place you'll see the big win is in your dreams. Still, people are winning, so could there possibly be some kind of secret to the lottery, some kind of code to winning?
Luck has nothing to do with this.
This guy says, yeah, there is.
I'm the only person in the world that has actually come up with a method that works.
Don't believe him? Richard Lustig's method won him 7 lottery jackpots and millions upon millions of dollars. It's not about cracking the code.
You just increased your chances of winning.
Things like always playing the same numbers, buying tickets in bulk, setting a budget. He put it all in a book and claims it's helped others too.
And they hit a $9 million grand prize. Won $10,000, won over $23,000. Hit a $2 million grand prize.
Still not sold? Well, neither was I. But I'm a gambler, so I'm going to put Lustig's method to the test. I set a budget I could afford and played scratch games once a week. Under the method, I divided my money by 10 and bought 10 tickets, all from the same roll. And I always used the previous week's winnings to cut down on how much I had to spend out of pocket. Now, according to the lottery, the odds of winning something are about 1 in 4. And that proved to be about true. I won on anywhere between 2 and 5 tickets each week. So my odds got better. Each week I was paying less out of pocket to play. And after about 2 months of playing, I actually cashed big and scratched off an $800 winner.
You're a winner. Woohoo!
Not saying everyone's going to win big, but over time, your chances do get better.
It's not that people are stupid. It's just that people don't know how to play.
But if you go in with a plan and play within your means, odds are better. The dream could come true. Brian Scott, Fox 28 News.